Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Paul and Emma, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Emma's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with the puppies, and the training equipment that we're using. Paul's just using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which then leaves his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is the tug and let go on the training collar, which is a second piece of equipment that we're using. Paul is just making sure that that collar is snug tight up behind your ears there, and we will show you how to properly put this collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now Emma is seated very nicely on Paul's left, is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Paul and Emma are going to take off doing that now, and your command is Emma, heel. Now Emma has been trained to walk very nicely on your left hand side at your pace. Whether you're walking at a slower pace or a faster pace, she should be keeping pace with you, and she shouldn't be trying to pull ahead on that leash or lag behind. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is an automatic sit, which you just saw occur. Anytime that you and Emma are out walking and you stop, she should sit nicely at your left heel position, and she should remain seated in that position until a given praise or release from the command. We do use lots of motivation for our little puppies here, so Paul's using lots of encouragement. Now the next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay. You then walk out to the end of the training leash. Now Emma should remain seated throughout the entire command, and this is a great command to incorporate every day into your activities and help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. You want to start at about 1 minute and slowly increase your time to 3 minutes. Now Paul's going to return back to Emma by walking all the way around and behind her as an added distraction. She remains seated. Fabulous job. Gives her some praise. She works very hard for her positive reinforcement. She loves your attention, and she will work hard for that. And they're going to run through their heel, sit, and stay for you again. Now when you're practicing your commands at home, when Emma first comes home, you want to pick a nice quiet area with no distractions so that you and Emma have the ability to focus on each other while you're working through your commands in her new rule environment. And you'll slowly increase your distractions. So Paul's going to demonstrate that stay again. Now this time, instead of returning back to heel position, they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. You call Emma in using her name in a nice happy tone. She should come in and sit nicely in front of you. Very nicely done. And she's going to return to heel position after she finishes scratching. She's got a little itch there. Paul's going to heel her behind him, returning her to his left hand side. She's going to sit nicely waiting for her next command, and they're going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you again. Good girl. Now as you can see, there's a gentleman walking by in the background there, and Emma remains focused on Paul while she works through her commands with some distractions. Good job. We're very proud of Emma and how far she has come. She is still a puppy, so she has plenty of room for more learning, but she's done a fabulous job here at school. Now the next command that Paul and Emma are going to demonstrate for you is our down from a heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground in the one-word command to down. Good job. Leave her in a stay and walk out to the end of the leash, same as you did with the sit stay. She should remain laying in this position. Again, another great command to incorporate into your everyday activities with Emma. It'll help build up her ability to stay for longer periods. With the long down stay, you want to start at about 3 minutes and slowly increase your time up to 5 minutes. Now Paul's going to return back. Great job. He's going to heel her out of that. And they're going to demonstrate that again, but this is a good time to remind you that you should be practicing all of your obedience commands with Emma in about a 10 to 15 minute formal session every day. It keeps the commands fresh in her mind, and it's a great mental exercise for her as well. Keeps her mind stimulated. So we'll do that down command for you again. Oh, she got a little itch. Good job. Remember the open flat, straight down toward flat of your palm, straight down towards the ground. Now this time they're going to demonstrate that come command again, but from the down position where Emma must get up and come in. And when you're calling her in your nice happy tone, you can also use that leash, kind of the reel her in right in front of you. Good job. Now we do have one last command to demonstrate for you, and that will be our down from a distance. We're just going to let them heel around back into position to demonstrate that for you. When you're practicing your commands when she first comes home, you can also throw this YouTube video on and refer back to it. Now for the down from a distance, Paul's going to leave her in a sit stay. Now she went down, so he gave her a no, put her back in a sit, and walks out to the end of the leash. So for the down from a distance, leave her in a sit stay and give the down command with your right hand from the end of the leash.
Down.
Good job. Paul returns back. So we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that little Miss Emma's learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Emma, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.